Hey, everybody, welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I am the host of the show, Toni Greene, and we are officially live. Okay. Oh, I have hair all over the place this morning. I need to get some sticky stuff and like tack down the top of my hair. I think that would be the best thing. Okay, so for today's show, general in the beginning PSAs or just general announcements. The first thing is this show airs on WSCS and all of WSCS's streaming channels, Rude Rangers TV, and all of their streaming channels. Every podcast, I think, every podcast and radio station. So please, when you're asking questions, keep that in mind. If you don't mind airing your dirty laundry, I'm going to be right there hanging it. I mean, I'm just going to say, you're going to put something out there, I'm going to ride with it. Anyway, and then if you want to call in, if you have a question and you want to call in and ask your question or connect with a loved one on the other side, I point up here for those of you watching because that's typically they either come in here or they come in there. The number is 845-277-9131. You can call in, ask a question, and or connect with a loved one on the other side. If you want to join us live, I go live every Monday and Wednesday at noon Central for 30 minutes. You can join us on YouTube and watch the show. You can call in and ask questions. You can put questions in the chat. I try to get to everybody during the show. I'm not always able to do that, but I do try. If I get to you and I say your area code, I just need you to give me a solid question or one connection. If you want to connect with a loved one, I just need their first name and their relationship to you. I know it's the beginning of the year and a lot of people have been telling me, tell me what's going to happen this year. Well, that's kind of a whole year reading, or tell me what spirit wants me to know. Most of the time people don't love what spirit wants them to know. So just, you might want to have a specific question for something you want to know. If you do call in, please I think you need to hit 1 to raise your hand so I know to take your call on the call log, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you. All righty. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. You guys, if you do watch live, don't be afraid to come into the chat and say hi and join in the conversation with everybody. So, hey, Mimi, Terry, Genevieve, Miss Jules, Kim. Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us. Sal, I love Sal. He's such a sweetie. Genevieve, going back. Rebecca, welcome to the show. Fawn is here. And then I think there was Heather and Amy, of course. Everybody's in the house today. Lolly, hey. I want to thank everybody who joined me for the New Year's Eve show Saturday night. And I enjoyed that so much. I think I'm going to alternate Friday and Saturday nights on the show. So, yeah, like one week I'll do Friday, the next week I'll do Saturday. I'm thinking I'm going to do it. So, yeah. Sounds, because it was really awesome to be able to just have a show a little later at night. It was kind of cool. Anyway, I've already had a couple of questions from people in the chat. I'm going to get to your questions. Lolly Lolly wants to know, has anybody else spent the last 2 days in pajamas? Yeah, whatever your version of pajamas is, I'm there with you. Except for the show Saturday night. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, Lolly. 100%. Okay, I am going to go to take a caller and then do answer a question on the YouTube chat. If you are on YouTube chat, please, if I miss your question, don't feel badly reposting it because there's a lot going on and I'd have to scroll all the way back down. So if you need to repost the question, if you feel like I've missed it, I will not be offended by that at all. So don't worry about doing that. Hey, Kayla, thanks for joining the show. So happy you're here. Um, the first call I'm going to take is 631. 631, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Rose.
Hey, Rose, where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from New York.
Hey, Rose. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you. Thanks.
You're welcome. How can I help you today, love?
I guess I'm going to connect to my mom on the other side.
And what's your mom's first name?
Francis.
Francis. Okay. So the first thing I hear is spicy. You're going to know what that means a lot more than I do. So I don't know if she was.
I didn't hear what you said.
The first thing I hear is spicy, the word spicy, like caliente. Is
Spicy.
caliente spicy? Does oh, that's so funny. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you something. That flash and light, there is nothing going on in my place that would make my light flash like that. So for those of you watching on YouTube, we know who that is or what that is. Thank you so much for being patient. Spicy. I hear the word spicy. So either her personality was spicy or she likes spicy food or cooks. I don't know what it is, but the first word I hear is spicy for her. Okay. That's the first word that comes across with her. And for you, I can give meanings that I think it is, but you're going to know better what that means. Or maybe you are the one who's a little spicy with your personality. You have like a spicy personality. I don't know, but the first word I hear is spicy. Then she
Okay.
I think the light, I'm not looking at the camera, but you guys, if that light keeps flashing, let me know because there are literally no lights on in here and nothing coming in through the windows. It is crazy. Okay. And this just could very well be your mom flashing to let us know she's here, not flashing us, but flashing her light to let us know she's here. I don't know. Anyway, the next thing she wants to say is, okay. First, I want to ask you, do you have a specific question for your mom or do you just want a message from your mom?
I guess, she probably knows what's going on, so I guess just a message.
Okay. The first thing she wants to say is don't let somebody else trample your dreams. Don't let somebody else and I see the vision of somebody with their foot on somebody, like holding them back or stopping them from going forward. Like just, you know how they say they got you under their thumb or, that however that, whatever that she's saying that she's like, now this could be a work relationship. It could even be children. I don't know what the personal situation is. I'm just giving you the messages as I get them.
Right.
And these messages are don't let anybody hold you back from from accomplishing your dreams. Whatever they are, still go after them. It's never too late. I feel like there's something you may have started, but you didn't quite finish or get to the level you want it to be. And she's saying, go for it. Now's the time. She also wants you to know that she is, I love this. She's your biggest cheerleader. She is your biggest cheerleader. From the other side, she is your biggest fan, your biggest cheerleader. She wants you to 100%. this is a weird way of saying it, but I'm going to say it this way. She wants you to be about that life and when she says about that life or that statement comes through, she wants you to have that life that you really want. The one you thought about or talk about, she really wants you to have that. And she wants you to jump in and just go. No excuses, nothing, nothing can uh, hold you back. I'm hearing that like I think it's Culture Club. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Oh no, I'm moving. I got to keep on moving. That song is playing, so I can't even hear the message because that song's coming in and like don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anything break your stride. Just whatever this is, go for it. That's her
Yeah.
biggest message to you
Okay.
for now, for today. And she, of course, she wants to say she loves you, and she's sending you angel kisses, whatever that is to you, or if probably kisses from her, but I don't want to put my own definition and or meaning on it. So she's sending you angel kisses.
Right.
And she wants you to know she's going to be with you always. So yes. So
Okay.
that's her message
right.
for you. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful for you.
Thank you.
You are
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you and everyone else.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you very much.
You are so welcome. Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year.
And thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to go to one of the questions online. So callers, please, I'm just going to go back and forth today, but I will try to get to everybody. So I'm going to go to, I feel like Miss Jewel says, I feel like I've been sabotaging my relationship with my daughter. Can I please receive guidance around that? Thank you. Okay, Miss Jules, what I hear right away is you're having, and I don't know how old your daughter is, you're having difficulty transitioning from like that mom role to that um, kind of more of a sister or friendship role. Because at some point, if we've raised our children appropriately, we still want, most people still want to mom their children. They want to still give them the guidance and tell them what to do. And instead, we have to sit back and know that we've raised them and they're responsible, so on and so forth. And we can now go into that kind of that their go-to person or however that is meant. Miss Jules, I'm going to do for you, everybody listening, watching, rewatching, re-listening, we're going to do a clearing to clear self-sabotage, not only for relationships, but any and all aspects of our life. We self-sabotage. I get a yes. Oh, we are going to clear that. And I feel that instantly in my throat. And most of us do self-sabotage with what we say. Oh, if you guys are feeling this, please comment. Let me know that you are feeling this. I am feeling it. In case you cannot tell, I am feeling it. Okay. And I'm Miss Jules, just breathe through it and know that might be the most difficult relationship there is the one between a mother and a daughter. If we look at our relationships with our moms, who, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to 262 right now. 262573. What's your name and where are you calling from? 262.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I can.
Okay, cool. It's Amy.
Hey, Amy, how are you? Amy's also in the chat, everybody. How are
I am
you?
good.
How are you? How can I help you today, love?
Well, I was thinking about asking you. I was thinking about asking you for a message from one person, but then another one came in and overrode that. So I guess I'm going to ask if my sister-in-law, Chris, has any messages. She just passed in October.
Okay, so the first thing,
Christine.
the first thing I hear, and it's so funny because this is going to mean something to you even if I don't get it. The first thing I hear is a song, and it's "I Just Called to Say I Love You." That, I think that's by Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
So she
okay.
is,
I'm gonna cry.
yeah, me too. She is
She
sending
did
that.
call because I was like gonna ask you to talk to my dad.
Oh, what's your dad's name, love?
My dad is Al,
Oh, that was my dad's name too.
but he,
Funny.
yeah,
Uh,
Alfred.
okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I see Chris is here over my like right shoulder, but your dad is a little bit to the right of me. And what I'm gonna tell you is they're both here. I hear the word in unison. They're giving the same message. Basically, they're both going to give you the same message, whatever it is they need to say. Whatever needs to be said today, either one of them or both of them would have said it. Thank you. So, what they want you to know is that first and foremost, don't look back. Just let that poop go. That is not the word they used, but hey, we're on TV. Let that poop go. It's time for you to cut. Okay, thank you. Okay, stop even talking or reliving in your mind things that have happened in the past. And I know how hard that is, especially with some of the things that
Yep.
everybody has been through. However, what we keep awake in our mind is alive in our life. Ooh, wow. So if we keep thinking about something, it's like it just happened. If we can stop thinking about it, if we can kind of try to let it go, and if we've done some healing and some clearing and everything on it, um, it will fade away, and it won't have that hold on us. And a lot of times we think about things and we keep it at the forefront of our mind because we want to make sure it doesn't happen again. So I'm going to do a clearing and a healing. All that has happened in our past has healed. I get a no. Let's clear that. And instantly, guys, from this, like my heart to my throat was a big bubble, and just whew. Oh, okay. So let's clear and heal that, and we can let it go. I get a no. And it feels safe to hold on to things because we think, as long as I remember this, it will never happen again. It's not the way it happens. But so let's clear and heal that. And then what they want to say is it's time to only look forward and move into what's coming, not what's gone. What's already gone, you can't change, you can't fix, you can't work on. Just look at what's coming and keep moving with that, because that's where the goodness is. Okay?
Okay.
Wow, that I like their message. I'm going to have to re-listen to that because I really like that. I really like what they said. Thank you, Amy, so much for calling in. I'm so grateful for your call and that you're always here in the chat. Thank you so much, love.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Happy New Year, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the day.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Okay, I am going to look at a few people. A couple more people have come in online, and I want to make sure I'm saying hi to everybody. Hey, Amy, Amy May. I'm so happy that you were able to make it here today. I'm going to go to Misinformed in Motion. Okay. Misinformed, there are a number of people who have asked questions before you, and I'm going to try to get to them. And I will try to get to your question. Please don't feel badly if I don't get your question right away, or if I don't whatever. I'm going to do it the best I can for everybody. The next question I'm going to answer is by Genevieve online, and she says, I'm curious about the vibration I've been carrying with my epiphany from my meditation to build my blog. Okay, Genevieve, the first thing I get is from the field from a field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. I don't know. Start building. Do whatever the epiphany was. Follow it. Go with it. But follow it all the way through to the end. Don't let anything get in the way or stop it. Okay, just keep it going, no matter what. And Sal wants to say, Happy New Year. This is the year of the rabbit in the Chinese New Year. That's awesome. The rabbit is a symbol, I believe, of fertility in all things. In all things, I believe. If I'm wrong, correct me, Sal. Thank you for sharing that, Sal. Okay, I'm going to go to the next caller who is 480. 480, what's your name and where are you calling from? 480. In 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm here.
Excellent. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's Shira Toni, and I'm calling from Israel.
Hey, Shira, how are you? Oh my goodness.
I am doing great.
Excellent. How is your blog going? Shira, everybody, Shira has a show also. What's the name of your show, love? Are you comfortable sharing that, or did
So
you need to?
so on YouTube, I started a show under my name, Shira Raymond.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going to be launching a TV show this week on the everydaywomentv.com channel.
I love
and
it.
It's for women who are suddenly single to help them create the next chapter of their life on their terms.
I love that. That's amazing. Congratulations on that, Shira. Congratulations. What a way to kick off the new year, right? How beautiful.
Yeah.
So how can I help
really
you today?
Excited.
I would be, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm just, I guess the question is, I'd like to connect with my father, Martin, and just really to, I guess the question would be is, in my meditations, am I really connecting with him?
Oh, yeah.
And,
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. If that's your question, yes. And then the one thing he is saying to you, if I were to give you a message from him, is all your answers lie within. Everything lies within. Everything is within.
Wow.
So that, yes, it is him. Expect him to be much more profound and insightful, like more full of wisdom now than he ever was. Even though he was wise, he's so much more profound and full of wisdom now. And he just wants you to know. And I mean, this is for everybody, not only you, Shira, and you know this. I know you know this. Everything lies within us. All of our answers, all of our wisdom,
right.
It comes from within. And he wants you to really spend that time searching your soul and finding those answers and bringing them forth for everybody that you connect with.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can I ask one other quick little thing? My youngest, Furia, who you know, is planning on moving here and being with me, and just wanting to understand if she's going to return to her roots.
Yes, but not the same way you have. Every generation does it a little bit differently. So please know that however she returns to her roots, that's her journey. I do feel like she's going to embrace some things, although she may not. She may the analogy that they're giving me is she may not dig as deep down into them as you have. Don't have expectations is the other big thing I'm hearing.
Okay.
If you just allow her to lead herself, you will be amazed at the path she goes down. your journey was yours because of the life that you have lived. Her journey is going to be completely different because her life has been completely different thus far. So please allow her to forge her own way to whatever routes she wants to travel to. And it is going to look different than the way you got there. Remember, you've had different life experiences, okay?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ooh, that is, I love this energy. It's so collective and so calm and so insightful. I love this energy. You need to be tapping into this all the time, Shira. Always.
I pretty much stay here all the time. I have really grown and worked on myself the last few years, and this is where I like to be. And it's so interesting. I feel like my father's been my guardian angel, like since he passed.
He definitely, I will say this again and again and again. Our loved ones, even loved ones we never met, they are our army. They are our warriors. They are with us from through this whole journey. And if we knew that, we would never fear anything. So please, yes, know that not only him, but his ancestors also, and the rest of your ancestors also. Okay, love?
Yeah. Thank you, Toni, so much. Love you as always.
I love you too, Shira. I hope you have an amazing show. Please keep the wisdom coming for those in need. Okay, love?
Thank you. I will try.
Absolutely. Thank you again for calling in, and I cannot wait to talk to you again.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. Okay, I am going to try to answer a question on line, and I'm sorry if I've missed anybody's question. Please forgive me. I don't mean to miss anybody's question, so I'm going to go and kind of scroll a little bit here. Please be patient with me. Hey, Nancy. I see Nancy. Nancy, Happy New Year. Do you see me moving out of state and closer to my daughter this year? Nancy wants to know if in 2023, is she going to move closer to her daughter? I instantly hear yes. I hear that this might not happen as soon as you would like it to, but it is going to happen. I feel like be patient and make sure you have everything in order, meaning not only settling everything you need to settle where you are, but making sure everything is set up where you are going. I don't know why they're saying that, but they are. I don't know if this is you're going to have a choices, I think, of if you do this in the spring or the fall. So you might start getting ready to do it in the spring and then by the fall be there, or it's going to be a choice of doing it in the spring or in the fall. But the summer seems like they're not bringing up the summer. So, but I hear the fall the loudest. So by the fall, if you take the steps and the appropriate actions, you should be there. So I hope that's helpful, Nancy, and Happy New Year to you also. I'm going to go to the next caller, who is another 262 caller. No, yep, 262-495. 262, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Kim.
Hey, Kim, can you do me a favor? If I'm playing in the background, could you mute it just while we're on the phone? And then how can I help you? How can I help you today, love?
Good. Am I muted now?
Yeah, the background is muted. Thank you so much, love. How can I help you? What's your question or connection?
Sure. Thank you. I have a question. Are you able to tune into people who have Alzheimer's?
Sometimes I can, yes. Their soul or their spirit is still with them. We can try to see what we can figure out with this person if that information is available. What's their first name?
Okay, her name is Dottie, and it's my mom.
Okay.
She lives with me, and I want to keep her living with me. It's very difficult because she's very advanced. I'm just wondering, is she wanting to be here? Is she wanting to exit the earth soon? And she also does have a large mass, either rectal or cervix area. They're saying it's cancer. It's really kind of getting big,
Okay.
and it's getting
Okay, so before you go any further, I just kind of want to answer. I'm getting information in, and I
Okay.
don't know that I'm getting it from her.
Okay.
I am definitely getting it for her. Whatever's going on, there's something very aggressive going on within her. Now, and she is extremely uncomfortable. Now, the discomfort can be physical, but it could also be emotional. I'm going to tell you, she is not able to verbalize what's going on with her. And that is also a little bit problematic because there's a part of her that still wants to be able, like, it's almost like there's I don't want to use the term battle, but there's almost like there are cognitive moments where is a part of her brain knows what she wants to say or how she wants to say something or what she wants to tell you, but then another part of her mind or her brain is overriding it. I'm going to let's just clear her. Let's just see what that does. I'm not going to make any promises with this. I am going to tell you, other than the mass that you're speaking of, there is something extremely aggressive inside of her. Now, and again, it's very difficult sometimes when we do have somebody in this condition, because even if we take them to the doctor, they can't tell the doctor what's going on with them. So everybody who's listening, re-listening, calm your toots, calm your teats, calm your everything down. When somebody is in this condition, we oftentimes don't know what's going on with them because it's like a puppy or a baby. We don't know because they can't tell us where it hurts or what's going on inside of them. So don't come at her and don't make comments about this. There is something.
One other thing is she does have COVID right now. So she does have a really congested cough that she's trying to work through. We're giving her ivermectin to help her because she can't take the pills that the doctor wanted her to take.
Yeah, I think ivermectin is probably the best thing you could give her. Um,
Right.
I think that there is something else. I'm going to say this is the way I'm going to say it. There's an underlying issue. And it's very, very aggressive. So whatever that underlying issue is, you're going to know within a month what it is. Now, the mass may be part of it, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like they're separate. I feel like they're very, very separate issues. I do feel like even if somebody is in a state of dementia or Alzheimer's, when it's their time, they will exit. We have free will and we have choice on that, as uncomfortable as that might make some people feel. We do have free will and we do have choice, and we all have a final exit point, just like we have a birth time. We have and the lights flashed on that. I keep getting these confirmations with flashing light. It's so crazy, you guys. I love it. So when it is her time and she is ready and everything she needs to accomplish here, for lack of a better term, she will definitely allow herself to transition at that point. I'm going to tell you what is going on with her that is extremely aggressive. I don't think they're not going to be able to do anything about it except for make her comfortable. So you might be in a situation
Okay.
soon where they are just making her extremely comfortable. And I think we both know what I'm saying when I say that. Um, a kind of like a hospice situation, but not a hospice situation. If you do go into that case where they are making her extremely comfortable, I think they're going to make her extremely comfortable in your home. Now, when they say extremely comfortable, my understanding of that is a lot of medication to help her not be in pain. And that is kind of like a final, I don't want to say final step, but a final step. So as you move on, please know that within a month, you're going to see there's something, an underlying issue, and they might not, because of her current um, lung and lung issue, they may not have looked any further to find that underlying issue, but they are going to find that underlying issue within a month. And once they find it, it's going to be okay, let's now start moving into a state where we can make her as comfortable as possible. And that may
Okay.
go.
You can't tell what it is, but it's something physical.
Yeah, and it is something physical. And no, I'm not going to say what it is. I will tell you this. It's in the torso, and well, obviously the brain area. There's Alzheimer's, but I feel like whatever it is, it's quite aggressive. It may have spread through. And I have to be. Here's the thing, sweetie. I have to be very careful of what I say on air because people report people for the stupidest things. She's on there diagnosing people. She's on there using this word. She
Got
said
it.
Trump. I mean,
so
and then I lose
understand.
and I don't want to, have people get their teats in a bundle because I said something that made them uncomfortable. Because heaven knows we have to make everybody in the
Right.
world comfortable now. Not my job. It's not my job to make you comfortable.
Right. I understand.
So what I'm going to say is you are going to find out within a month. Okay, love? Thank you so very much for calling in.
Okay.
I am going to say prayers for
Thank-
you and your mom, and I hope that everything with this situation has as peaceful of a resolution as possible. Okay, love?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am going to see a really quick on my I'm going to go to a question from Rebecca. Rebecca on on YouTube. I just lost your question because people popped in and said things, and okay, I think Rebecca was next. I don't know. I lost my place. I'm so sorry. Here's the question I was going to ask. Okay, if you are online, here's the thing. If you're on the chat, you can call in. The number is 845-277-9131, and you can ask your question. Please remember to push the one button if you want to ask a question. And it's easier sometimes for me to answer those questions on over the phone than to try to read them on here, but I do my best to read them on here. So as I scroll back, okay, so misinformed, I can connect to your parents or loved one. Please let me know a specific name of a loved one and their relationship to you. And Rebecca, I feel, smell, and see signs of my loved ones who passed. My mother recently passed, and last week my son came home from work and from work and burst into tears. I could smell I could smell my mom. It brought so many memories. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Yeah, she is around you all the time, and I love when I hear that other people can feel their loved ones and smell them and see them. Um, I love that so much for everybody because that's all we have left of them, right? They get to see us and what we're doing and how we are every single day, but that is what we have left of them. So yeah, it can be overwhelming when we get that, right? It can be overwhelming. I'm going to go to the next caller who is 514. 514, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm from Canada.
Hey Canada, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. How can I help you today?
I want to know what message my grandmother Beverly has for me.
Sure, just one second. Give me one little second here. I don't know why I'm
Okay.
hearing this. I hope if this doesn't make sense to you, it will. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but for some reason, the first thing she's saying to me is Australia, like
Okay.
like the country, Australia. That is the first thing she is saying to me. And she's showing me kangaroos. And so I don't
Oh,
know.
that's so cute.
Yeah, I don't know if what that means for you yet, but we will get there. We will get there. Okay, so um yeah, what are the things that your grandmother wants to tell you? And I'm talking very fast and I have a bit of like the accent comes in. This is not how I normally talk, but one of the things that she wants to tell you is she definitely wants to know it's time for you to get out and see the world. You've been repressed or secluded or just not exploring. You need to get out and you need to see the world and you need to be in that space where you are just living this life of yours. Don't seclude yourself to things. Don't be secluded. Don't be in a space where you are not being able to explore new areas, and don't be in a space where you are not being able to get out and see things. And I think in one of the things, sweetie, I personally, Toni needs to ask you, not your grandmother, your grandma. Are you single right now, love?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to go to Australia.
Okay, awesome.
You need to travel. Okay, maybe Australia isn't your first go-to place, but you do need to travel. I think and I'm going to just say a couple of things here. First and foremost, wherever you go, whatever you do, please allow yourself to allow things to happen naturally. If you do meet somebody traveling, don't think of how it is impractical. Think about, just
Okay.
allowing things, like if it's meant to be, the universe will put it in play for you. I do feel like there is a possibility or of a potential of you meeting somebody while you travel. Now, I am going to tell you, always be careful traveling for anybody, male, female, whatever. Always be careful traveling, always. Um, I'm going to say to you, even at some point, hopefully this year, if you can, find a way to go to to travel to other places and to explore. I do feel like eventually you will end up relocating, and you will, and if it's a choice, you have the potential to do this. I'm not telling you what to do with your life. I can barely run my own life. Please don't take don't please make choices based on situations you're going through. But there is the potential for you to relocate to someplace very different than where you are now. I feel like you get someplace and you absolutely love the energy there. You feel at home. And this might be Australia, it might be another country, I don't know. Um, and you meet somebody there. There's this potential. Now, if you travel and you stay in your hotel room or you just hang out with a female friend and you never look at anybody else or entertain talking to somebody else, chances are that's not going to happen. So look around
Yeah.
and meet people wherever you are, safely. Okay, safely. I do feel like you are going to be traveling to a number of different places, and I feel like, and I want to say this, and it's really important. Boy, your grandma just, she talks and she doesn't stop, and she's saying, I'm not going to stop because then you'll end the phone call. So I just want to get her all of these messages. There are a couple of travel companies that will pay you or for your travel to go and like take pictures and do blogs and to do reviews of places. And she's saying, get in touch, find those places and like hook up with them and start traveling. I see you being able to go to a minimum of 3 other countries. Um, if you choose to, if you want to. Not everybody wants to do that, but I see this being a potential for you and being able to work remotely, but also do this travel like videos and reviews and photos for these like travel type companies. I'm not familiar with them, but yeah, I think that this is something you really need to look into because she's not letting it go. And I also feel like you are going to have a lot of when you travel, it's going to open you up more. You're going to have a lot of epiphanies and you're going to be very connected to source or God or whatever you choose to call it, and angels in those times and points. And she wants you to know she's loving you and she's going to be traveling with you. And that's another reason you need to travel. She wants to see the world with you. Ha, grandma out. Okay. Whew. You guys, I have to tell
Thank
you,
you.
you are so welcome. When I'm channeling someone and I'm like going and trying to get it out, and then when they pull their energy back, it's just like I just go, okay, I did it. Okay, I can breathe again. Okay, whoo, I did it. Whoo, yeah, good job, everybody, good job. It's the funniest thing to me, even like, and I know people don't realize like that's what's going on, but it is, and I love it. I wouldn't change it, not for one single moment, not one. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. And your grandma says, let's go, pack your bags, let's go. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you very much.
I hope this makes sense to you. And I hope that this is resonates with you and with your soul. Does this resonate with your soul? I just need to know. I need to know, does this message make sense to you?
I think so. Australia, I'm not too sure, but like we'll see. I'll see.
I feel like there are also other places, and I really feel like you need to search online for companies that will pay you to travel and like make sure they're legit and make sure you're safe. Okay.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
but and I do feel like there are companies that do I feel like I've heard about this from a number of different people. Like they get to travel and try restaurants and hotels and write reviews and do videos and so on and so forth. But even if you don't, everything is going to fall through perfectly and you're going to be able to travel um and be able to like fit it into your budget is what I'm hearing. Okay, love?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much for calling in and happy new year.
Thank you. You too.
You are so welcome. You are very, very welcome. Okay, I am going to late night with Mabosa. Hey, Mabosa, how are you? You know what, Mabosa? I have to tell you something. I was literally like, as I was trying to fall asleep, or one of the times I woke up in the middle of the night last night. Did anybody else have trouble sleeping last night, by the way? Um, I was having visions of like your question about work and the hotel and like the resort type thing and all these different things. It was the weirdest thing, and I was like, oh, I hope he understood that that answer, and it fits for him. I hope it does. And some of those jobs can even be remote positions, like the some of their like IT or computer jobs can even be remote. So I hope that fit for you. I never, very rarely do I have that visual vision come in later. Hey, Holly's Enchanted Gardens. Aloha, Jay. Hey, Jay from Canada. Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Oh, I just lost everybody again because they just updated. Brandy, can you tell me, please, is Jason moving toward me today or tonight? Ooh, timelines can be a little bit tricky. And do you mean moving towards you like he's going to call or text you? Or do you mean moving towards you? He packed up his luggage and he's, you know, coming. What I'm going to say to you, Brandy, is clarify your question, please, and I will answer that. Yeah, Rebecca, it is real. Everything you're seeing and hearing and sensing is real. Please trust it. Please trust it. And you know what I say? Trust what you feel. Like, you know, when you feel their energy, and they should sound the exact, your loved ones on the other side should sound pretty much the exact same way or make the same statements that they did when they were here. And it's never a whisper in the ear. It's always like a thought that pops in your mind. That's how they communicate with you. Let me see if I miss your question. I'm so sorry. Hey, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you so much. I love that. Um, let me see. Christine wants to know, can I reach her mom? So Christine, I started to read your question and then I saw another one. Okay, there's a lot of questions online. I'm going to try to get to everybody. So please be patient with me. So the first one, I'm going to go to Christine wants to know, can I reach my mom, Yvonne? Can I, not can you, meaning me, reach your mom, Yvonne? Yvonne. So instantly, Christine, I see a woman who at one point had darker hair and like a longer face, more longer and really, I want to say divine. Still have a concussion, folks. Divine, we know what the word is, cheekbones, but toward the end, a little sunken in of cheeks. She doesn't seem like she was a little bitty, small, petite person. This could be your mother. It could be a grandmother, but they're all here. There's a group of people right there. There's a couple of women and then people back. I'm just focusing in on the woman who showed up. And the first thing they want to say is it's time to get moving. It's time for you to take control of your life again. It's time for you to make the choice that you've been putting off. I hope that makes sense to you. And this can be work, love, any area of your life. It could be any area of your life. So please know that if they're bringing this message through for you, that it's a message that should make sense for you. Okay, love. Whatever choice that you have been trying to make or putting off. It's time for you to make that choice. It's going to make the whole difference in your life, is what I'm getting. It's going to make the whole difference in your life. Misinformed. Lola and Windsor are my parents. Misinformed, you want me to connect with Lola and Windsor. I don't know if this is how they talked, but I just heard radio then. So either one of them is a jokester or like that's how they talked. Please give me a confirmation on if they're jokester or if they are if that's how one of them spoke. So the feeling that I get from them, or the message that I'm getting from them, is that they have been for lack of a better, we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. I'm hoping they've been waiting for you to communicate. I'm hoping that's what they've been waiting for you for. Pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is. I'm going to tell you that they are having, so the word they're bringing through is celebration or celebratory. They want you to know that it's time for celebration or celebratory type of behaviors or actions. They don't speak the way they're speaking. I don't know the way I'm bringing it through. I hope you understand it. This is the way I'm getting it. They want you to know that they are making it possible for you to have a celebration that you've been wanting to have, whatever that is. And you should know what that means. Like if you're accomplishing something and you want to celebrate it, or there's something coming in and you want to celebrate it, they're making it, they're coming through to help make that possible for you, whatever that is for you. And they want you to, of course, know that they love you and that they are working very, they're using the word diligently to bring this celebration or this celebratory either energy or event to you. Please let me know if that makes sense to you. Yeah, if I'm answering your question in the chat, A, let me know you're still here, and B, let me know if it makes sense to you. Hey, Modi, how are you? Happy New Year. Let me see. Genevieve, hey. I'm kind of going through looking for not full on big questions, smaller questions. But let me see. Genevieve couldn't sleep last night either. Like, I swear to goodness, I think I woke up literally 4 or 5 times last night, like, and was up for a while trying to go back to sleep and having visions and so on and so forth. It was crazy. Thank you, Genevieve, for letting me know. Kim, we haven't told our daughter yet about our previous call with you. Family doesn't want us to. We want to. Will Leah be okay to hear the info? Her son died in a car accident. Ian.
90 seconds.
Oh gosh, is near her. And okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. It's a thin line, and to know whether to tell her. And I think you should just ask her if she would want the information if you knew it, and leave it up to her. I think that's fair. Some people, if you go to them and you say, listen, if I knew this, would you want to know it? They will tell you yes or no. Okay. I think it should be left up to her. She's a full grown adult and she can make that choice. I want to thank you all so very much for joining me today. If I did not get to your call or I did not get to answer your question online, remember I will be back Wednesday and probably Friday night. So Wednesday at noon Central and Friday at 10 p.m. Central. I love you all so much. Happy New Year and have an amazing rest of the day. Thank you so much.